Hola, paleontologists. How are you today? Wow, a lot of you seem excited to continue studying dinosaurs together. Did you want me to reread the questions submitted by the young scientists? Sounds great. It was, how are dinosaurs real? And they added, how do some have club tails and how are they mutant-like? Do you remember that? Okay, me too. Yesterday we learned about what group of animals dinos belong to. Do you remember that? Yes, they're reptiles. What is another animal that we see now that is a reptile? Snakes. Muy bien. Snakes are reptiles, like dinosaurs. And we know they're not mutants because they come out of eggs like many other living things, and they grow through a distinct life cycle. I was thinking a lot about that second question, and I think I found a small project that will help us understand their bodies a little more. I just think their bodies are pretty interesting. They look like reptiles in some ways, but their bodies are shaped very differently. Some dinos stand on 2 legs, and I'm not sure how. So instead of telling you everything, why don't I review the supplies that we'll need today, if you're following along with me, and then we could start our work. What do you think? You like that? Awesome. So the materials for this are very simple. You need marshmallows, plastic straws, and if you don't have plastic straws, you can use spaghetti. And I forgot to mention this yesterday, but you'll also need some scissors. Why don't you gather your materials, and I'll check and make sure that I'm ready too. Should open the marshmallows. If they will open. Okay, marshmallows, straws, scissors. All right, paleontologists, let's learn. Some research that I found shared that all dinosaurs had tails, and they were really, really strong parts of their bodies. These tails helped them balance. We're going to see this for ourselves right now. So let me take out my model dinosaur that we're going to use today. This one. So we're going to make a frame which will sort of look like a skeleton of the dinosaur's body. Let's use our materials and see for ourselves. So we're going to have to cut up our straws into various sizes. I'm going to use this length for the head and this for the neck. And then I'm going to cut this in half to make the 2 short arms. Boop. I use this for this part of the body. And I'm going to make 2 legs. Make sure they're equally sized, just like ours. And this for the tail. All right, so then I'm going to get my marshmallows, and these are going to help me connect my dinosaur together. So I'm going to get them nice and sticky by squeezing them a bit. All right, so that's the head. Ooh, and that's the neck. This is a little sticky, scientist. I'm going to get another one ready, and then I'm going to connect the 2 little arms. I might need to double marshmallow this one. So I recommend putting 2 marshmallows, paleontologists, so that you could stick there's enough space for the straws here and also for your body down here. There we go. All right. So this is up to the legs now, or I guess at the hips. We're going to add some more marshmallows down here. Kind of looks like a horsey when I leave it like that. Remember, we're going to double marshmallow these bits. And my 2 equally sized ones are the legs. All right. So I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to let my dinosaur stand without its tail. And we're going to observe what happens. You could do this at home too. All right, I'm gonna let go. 3, 2. It just falls. So I'm gonna attach the tail now, and let's see what happens when we add the tail, because it just fell. Put that there, and the tail goes down and then comes out, so I wanna make sure I do that part. All right, now I'm gonna let it stand on its own. Oh, that's not so bad. I think I just have really bad proportions on mine, scientists. Uh-oh. Oh, I see what happened. Oh no, I think I got my marshmallows too hot. But I could see how this could help with the balancing. Uh-oh, I think my dinosaur completely fell. Did anyone else have this happen? All right, well, I'll use my dinosaur that has a really weak tail. We can find other ways to do this experiment. So, I'm gonna put this dinosaur on a stand and not allow its tail to support it, and we'll see what happens since my test didn't really work. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. It just falls over. But when it uses its tail, it stays pretty balanced. All right, so a main purpose for a dinosaur's strong tail is defense, which we learned yesterday, and balance, which we learned today. But those aren't the only purposes. I encourage you to do your own research and learn even more. Our time is up for today, but tomorrow we'll continue our dinosaur study by learning about 3 scientific terms: carnivore, herbivore, and omnivore. I'll leave you with those words, and I'm sorry that my experiment didn't work, but I'll try again later. Nos vemos, paleontologists.